Welcome to Calvin, the Digital Creative School. Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first Sunday live stream. It's the first time we're gonna do this on the weekend, so I'm very excited to see if it makes a difference, if more of you guys can show up and if we can work on stuff together during this time. I'm gonna turn this light on here. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, cool. So I checked the submissions. There's no new submissions here yet from the students, as far as I can see. Let me check again. Yeah, nothing here and nothing here. All right, so that means I will also start with my submission for the weekly challenge now. Wait, I got a message here from Wrench. Yo, Wrench, what's up? Welcome back again. All right, yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna start building or like brainstorming for the Titan attack challenge. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I posted it in the announcements on Discord. Right, let me open it up here. All right. So yeah, here's the challenge, and basically I prepared this little Blender scene here where I camera tracked it and I put these placeholder characters in, and I put some lighting already so the characters and the objects look correctly lit. So yeah, you guys can take this and do whatever you like with it and submit it in the time of 2 weeks until the 11th of May. There's more info on it here on the Discord announcements channel. So if you want to read up more about it, get the project file and stuff, you can do that here. I also have this video here. This is a live stream that I did earlier last week. I think it was like, what was it, Thursday or something? 2 days ago. So yeah, on this video, I basically set up the whole preset. So that means if you want to do your own, if you want to do the whole shot from scratch yourself, basically in this video, you will see all the steps that would be necessary to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna put this here in the live chat again so you can check it out. I think it's a good starting point for the challenge. All right, so, but for me now, I'm gonna open up Blender and the template here, and I'm gonna start thinking about what I actually want to do, because I haven't like thought much about it yet, what I want to do with this. Wait, is there a way we can get this playing back even smoother? That's something I could have done before sending it, because right now the playback is a little laggy. So let's see if we can actually improve that. Let's see where lag is coming from. Okay, the reference meshes, they're not a big problem. The laser, also not a big problem. So what is it? The shadow catches? Okay, the shadow catches are lagging a little bit. It's probably because of the subdivision modifiers. So let me actually see if I can just apply those. So apply triangulate, apply subdivision. Oh, actually, I'll just disable all of them for the viewport like this. Yeah, now we're having real-time playback. All right. So if you guys need more performance in the viewport, you can also do that. Just select all the shadow catcher objects here, and then the modifiers just disable the subdivision for the viewport here. Yeah, so you get a little bit more playback speed. I had this enabled for the viewport too, because then the textures of the video, because I'm projecting the video texture onto these meshes, you need a little bit of vertex data, or like more detail on the surfaces for it to be like mapped correctly. So that's why I added these, but they're not really necessary for the viewport. They're only necessary later for the render. So this should be totally fine. I'm gonna save this as my own version here. Titan tag. Alright, let's name this to Titan attack Calva view 1. Alright, then what can I do here for this challenge? It would be cool to like animate this Titan properly. I'm thinking of recording some reference footage of me doing some movement. But what should it be? Or what character? Maybe I can look through Blender Kit here again to look for characters. Because we do have 2 weeks time for this challenge, so I think people could go pretty much in depth. Like there should be enough time to really do something very high detail. But I'm just gonna go through here. Wait, actually, I can just full screen it. Just gonna go through here and look at all the characters that are available again. Here, character. Yeah, let's just go with that. These are all the highest rated ones, I think. A cat. Wait, actually, maybe there's something like in pop culture right now that could be interesting to have as a giant. What's happening in pop culture right now? Oh, I used this guy before. He's a very cool fellow. Optimus Prime. Giant Optimus Prime would be cool. Oh, giant dinosaur. Batman. I think I used... No, I didn't use this Batman. Who's this? Beetlejuice? Oh, I haven't seen that movie. Oh, okay, let me actually look at some Google Trends right now, because sometimes that helps to see, to get inspired. Google Trends. Here we go. Okay, so I am looking for, let's look for video game character. What? Oh wait, this doesn't work. Maybe Donkey Kong? Because Donkey Kong got like an announcement recently, but I don't want to like have Donkey Kong being shot. That seems a bit brutal. Maybe I should just go with Attack on Titan. That would be the obvious thing. And I am watching it right now, so it would be pretty cool to like put some of the things I see in that show in here. Titan. Let's just look for Titan here. Oh, no results? Nothing at all? Titan. Let's look for Attack Titan. I guess Titan 3D model. The Iron Titan. Interesting. The Armored Titan actually has a pretty cool design. Oh, but this one looks more like for 3D printing. This one doesn't look rigged. Maybe I can sort it here. Let's see. Rigged, yes. Colossal Titan. I guess the Colossal Titan would make most sense here. Maybe from Blend Swap. I haven't checked Blend Swap out for a while. Let's see if they have something. Yeah, last time I went to Blend Swap, it was super slow, and it seems to still be slow. I wonder what's happening. Just Blend Swap. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Let me look at the results in the meantime. Let's see for a giant. Oh, snail? A giant snail. That would be interesting. Maybe like a giant robot. That would also be cool. So that's cool. Sci-fi robot. Skatron. Uh-huh. Oh, the Matrix machine. Oh, these creeped me out so much as a kid. So creepy. Such a creepy design. I think the best one I saw so far was... Ooh! Oh, yeah, how are these called again? Gundam. Yeah, Gundam. Yeah, let's actually look for Gundam. Is it written like this? Oh, I guess so, yeah. Gundam. Okay, with just an M, not an N. Not damn. It's Gundam. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. But I think this one's the hero of the story, so maybe we could use rigged and animated. Maybe we could use this one. That could be cool. Okay, let's just drop it in for now. Let's try it out. Oops. As big as I have there. So I'm gonna disable the reference here. Oh shit, I wrote will not render, but I didn't disable this because I was rendering it, so I guess I'll just completely disable it for now. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think that could be intense. And also since it's like made of parts, we could have those kind of like explode away when he gets hit. Yeah, that already looks pretty cool. Nice, nice. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with this one. Oh, this model is also making the scene lag intensely. Maybe that's something I can... Oh, it's animated? Okay, this animation is very, very minimalistic. It's just so that they can put animated into the title. It's not really any animation that you would want to use. Why is the standard post so weird? Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I wanted to see if I can improve playback speed. Oh, it is better. Oh, it was probably maybe just because of the animation. Smooth. Okay, cool. So, what kind of animation should he have? What should actually happen? Let's see. So it's getting revealed. Looks pretty cool. Maybe it could just like walk. Um, it's just like walking in the background, and then it turns towards us, towards the camera. Mm, turns towards the camera. Maybe it's also charging its blaster, because up there, that's some kind of blaster up there, right? Let me see if I can select a different texture. Ah, I see. So these are not really textures. Okay, I guess that's fine then. Now maybe I should just go into material preview to actually see the material and the shading. Maybe I can play that back too. Mhm. Oh yeah, the playback is pretty good. Cool. I think I can also turn these to visible. Let's see. Wire to textures. Yeah, but yeah, now we're getting the problem of the low resolution of the surfaces. Can we get those? Whoop, what? Can we get those back without losing too much performance? Oh, this one's taking a lot of performance. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, no, I can't. I can't really work like this. That's too slow. So I need to turn these into wire again. That's gonna be too confusing. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is playing back in real time like this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. It looks good. Yeah, let's have this point down. Let's see how that looks. Why is moving this so laggy? Is this auto smooth? Oh, I guess it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I mean the robot in the skyline looks pretty cool already, and then we can also add some sci-fi buildings There's like set extensions. Let's actually do that already. Let's try some set extension stuff here. We're gonna try Blender Kit first. Let's see. Sci-fi. We're going to the buildings category here. Architecture is. Wrench has a question here. Cover a little help. I'm trying to get the fried look. I tried using an image, but is there a way to do it procedurally? A fried look? What do you mean with fried look? I'm not super sure what you mean with that. Wait, let me get my chatbot in here so I can also hear student messages. Hello, what's up?
Calver, the principal said, "Hello, what's up?"
Hello, what's up? That is correct. Oh, wait. Oh, you sent an image. Okay. I didn't realize that. The fried look. Trying to get the fried look. I tried using an image, but it's a way to do it procedurally. I mean, to get this texture. Oh, sorry. I think it's going to be very difficult to get procedurally because it's like such a specific texture of the frying, of the burn, that I think your idea of using a real image is a good idea. But you definitely need to use this on the roughness, like the parts that are burnt, the darker parts need to affect the roughness here. So you need to create some kind of color ramp that feeds into the roughness, where the dark parts of the texture here of this burn make it more rough, so it doesn't look so glossy. That's definitely something you should try, maybe as the next step. Spezi. Gonna drink some Spezi. Yeah, I think honestly, I just want to try to make this environment as sci-fi as possible. Like maybe to the point where the original environment isn't even visible anymore. Let's see. Sci-fi, okay, got that. Architecture, building. Helipad, that's cool. I want like whole buildings. What? Is that like maybe a subcategory? Oh, there is sci-fi buildings. This is not sci-fi. This is like steampunk or something. The Avenger Star, okay. That doesn't look sci-fi. Oh wow, there's really not like any like real buildings here. Am I looking in the wrong category? Yeah, no, there's no sci-fi buildings. That's strange. I guess that's the market. That's an open niche in the market. So if anyone has sci-fi buildings, go ahead and upload them to BlenderKit. You're gonna have a monopoly on those on that category. The other buildings here look pretty cool though, but they are not anything that I want to put in here. I do have my own database, so I'm gonna start looking there now for sci-fi buildings. Here, all libraries, yes. Objects, buildings. Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff here. Brutalist is pretty cool. So this looks pretty sci-fi, these buildings here. Yeah, this honestly, I think this style honestly would work pretty well. It's got a similar architecture style as the robots, so maybe, yeah, maybe we'll just go like full sci-fi. I think the bridge is already pretty cool. We can keep the bridge, and then we can just like build the left side of the world into these buildings. Yeah, okay. Let's try some stuff out. Just gonna drop some here. I'm gonna use a link for now, because that means I'm not gonna duplicate the data of these buildings. I'm just gonna link them from the original place, which saves hard drive space and also makes saving and loading much faster. Buildings, always remember to have things organized. Okay, this is a sick building. Let's try this one out. And also it's something about overwriting data. Library overwrite. Selected. Does that work? I don't think I'm not super sure if overwrite is exactly what I need. If it's gonna save it now in the Blender project, I think, because this is something new I learned. Okay, so this is all linked still. Textures are still all linked, the materials, so that's good. But I can move it now, right? Yes. Okay. So I can move it. I can place it. Oh, this is pretty small. I thought this would be much bigger. I mean, I can just scale it, but I want to have like uniform scaling. So I think I'm going to import a bunch of these buildings. Okay, so this, okay, it's overwriting. Oh, interesting. Animate property. Okay, so this is something new I am trying. Like I haven't used this. So does that mean it automatically overrides something if I change it? Seems so that it automatically overrides it. Select item. Okay, yeah, I guess that's what I need. Okay, but how do I mask out the part in the middle? You would mask it. I mean, I think since these are like much darker, I think if you do a color ramp and you kind of like clamp the ramp so that all the white parts are completely white and then the burnt parts are completely black, then you should have a pretty clear yeah, mask for that, at least from my understanding. I think that should work. Yo, C Titan, what's up? Ask your question, shoot your shot. Okay, I'm just gonna import a bunch of these buildings and I'm gonna place them around. Let's see how it looks. Can I import multiple ones? Let's see. A few towers here, those. I know it only imports one at a time. Okay, so we got GB6. Okay, let me just drag and drop all of these in. 2, 7. Maybe also this one. This one looks kind of cool. That's interesting. One's cool. Brutalist. Sci-fi world. I'm gonna try it. It looks a little bit like how's it called? Cybertron, the home of the Autobots and Decepticons. Oh, we got some spaceships here too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try yeah, these buildings first. Let's see. I'm gonna overwrite library again, make selected. Alright, and now we can move all of them. We can overwrite all kinds of data. Okay, I'm gonna scale them up. So I'm just gonna like put them about where my real buildings were. Let's see. Is this okay, let me get my tracking points in so I can have kind of like the correct distance because I want it to feel correct. Okay, so what is this point here? What is this track? This track's like building back there, so maybe like twice that distance. Let's try that. Twice that distance. Like around here. I guess, yeah, I guess around where I had this thing. Okay, then let's scale them up so they look kind of like real buildings. Yes, that's fine. Bigger. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay. Remember block bench? Oh yes, I do remember. You showed it to me and I tried it in the live stream. It was yeah, it's a very cool tool. How to make the object movement similar to block bench when moving around some part. How to make the object movement similar to block bench? I don't exactly know what you mean with that. Making it similar to block bench, because I'm not sure what made the object movements unique in block bench to begin with, I guess. Okay, let's go to a part in the video here. I think I'm just gonna do some set dressing here. I'm just gonna move them around a little bit, see what works. Or maybe like putting it over here. Okay. Yeah, behind the bridge maybe here. That could be cool to like have a tower directly behind it. Okay, we can have this kind of like to the left of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make like a full full-on Cybertron world here. Maybe I can have only this part in the foreground. Let me see. If I just have this one textured. Yeah, nice. So I can have him in the foreground. That makes it a bit easier to understand. Still have playback. Yeah, that's good. Nice. We can lower this resolution a little bit. Oh, no, it's not accurate anymore. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, still have 30 FPS. That's enough to work with. Oh, I should make this a bit higher for the final render. And all I have is a foreground mask, so I always see him in the foreground. And maybe I'll show this bridge. Let's see if I can bring that back. Oh, wait. Holdout actually works pretty well. Yeah, and then I also don't need this detail. Wait, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Hey, wait, let me do that to a bunch of these objects. Just make them hold out. I don't think that's gonna work for the foreground object because it's not. It's like a whole shader. How does it work? Oh, I guess it does work. But it doesn't really change anything. No, it doesn't really change anything. I think it is already holdout, that's why. Okay, so let's do this here also. Textured and holdout. Yeah, nice, that works. Okay, cool. So just textures and holdout. And it should be smooth playback, yes. Textured and holdout. Perfect. Yeah, now I can really build my environment here. Yes, nice. Yeah, damn. Yeah, we can do like some really cool set extension here now. Oh, the car too. Yes, the car. I think I'm gonna do a lot of the rotoscoping and compositing later. But it's just nice to have it like in the 3D viewport, just to be able to see the depth a little bit better. Nice. C-Titan says like it moves slower like snapping. Snapping. Okay, so there are a few ways to move things in Blender with snapping. So if you just move things here, right, you can press Shift to make them move slower. I think it's like twice as slow. You can press Control to enable the snapping method. And there are different snapping methods, but it is basically what you have selected here. So, for example, you also can use increments. And this, if you press Control, it snaps to full numbers on the, like it basically snaps to the 3D grid to keep full numbers, right? You can see that on the top left here when I move it. it snaps to the full meters, like 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that answered your question. It's the snapping features in Blender are up here, like next to this magnet. The magnet basically lets you enable them permanently. So if I have increment enabled in here, it will always snap to like full numbers, right? Like 1 meter, 2 meters. But if you don't want it to always be enabled, you can keep it off and then just press Control while you move it to use the snapping feature. Yes. Nice. I'm happy I was able to help you. Okay, so this block out here, I'm thinking maybe I don't even need this one because this... maybe I will keep it because it's buildings. Let's just do textured here. These buildings. Honestly, no, I don't think I need this at all for what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna put this in the trash folder. Yeah, because I'm planning to replacing the whole background anyways with our CG city. Ah, but that means I should put this wall back in. Yeah, let me put that wall back in. Means I need another cube. Maybe I'll just duplicate this cube. I'll use this cube also for the keyframes. Use this for, yeah, basically the tunnel here. So here, let's extrude it to the back. I rotate it a little bit. Yeah, now I have the inside of the... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Wow, that motion blur. Yeah, okay, cool. So now I've got the whole bridge, I've got the tunnel, and then yeah, I can do as much set extension here as I want to. The Titan asks, applying texture to paint in Blender is more complicated than Blockbench. But obviously, yeah, painting isn't, texture painting isn't a super straight process in Blender, sadly. Blender just for rendering and use the modifiers. Ah, you're using Blender just for rendering. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You can, it's cool if you just like build your Blender knowledge slowly over time, step by step. That's totally fine. At some point you might be able to do your whole workflow in Blender, but yeah, if you just do some little parts of it, for now that is completely cool. Alright, let's place the other objects, yeah. I think I can just keep playing it back while I am experimenting with the placements here. This one I could, for example, also put behind him. I'm gonna make this one huge. That's kind of cool, yeah. This one's also a nice foreground building. Almost feels a little too big. Oh, we can have the bike right into this building. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'll make it a bit smaller, yeah. Applying textures. Yeah, place somewhere else. Oh, it's actually fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. So still have this building here. I definitely need to pad out this area. Oh, this is like a gate. Oh, that's super cool. Pretty cool. I'll just make this smaller and like have it like a gate right here. And we're also losing a little bit of depth here. I don't want it to make it too big. I want to keep some depth here. Kind of works. That's kind of cool. Okay, what is this building here? Oh, this one is a flat one. So we don't really need more space here. I mean, it's pretty big and flat. That's look cool. Maybe I'll just replace. Maybe I'll replace this one. Okay, let's just move it out of the way for now. We don't see so much of the left there anyways. Like, yeah, we only see it right here, so I guess I'll just keep the building that I had. This one, I don't really need it, I guess. Yeah, I'll just put it to old for now. What's this? Okay, this is a pretty nice building. Let me actually enable or like make the outside here completely black, because it is a little bit distracting to me, like being able to see some objects beyond it and some are being cut off. So let's just make the passepartout to 1, so it's completely cut out, so it looks like a final image basically here. The Titan says if I apply non-realistic, non-HD brick textures, it's just straight up crash it. Oh, you mean in Blender? Like if you apply realistic shaders? That's okay. I like reading your progress in learning and using Blender. It's interesting. Okay, so we got this guy. We gotta definitely rotor out this guy. Oh, maybe we can replace him with like a CG bike, like a car. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put something over him. Yeah, I think so. Because that's gonna be easier than just like instead of rotating out, just like put something over him. The other car I have already kind of like rotated, so that's kind of cool to like have a real car in here too. And then there's also another guy coming, I think, at the end here. Yeah, like a bike. Maybe I'll also just place like a CG sci-fi object over him. Okay, I'm just like basically finishing the skyline here a little bit. I want to fully override the... Oh yeah, we still have this one. I want to override this tree here. That maybe. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. We still have a few buildings, but I don't feel like we actually need more. It already feels pretty packed. But maybe some of these buildings are cooler. Oh no, this one is pretty boring. Let's put this in the trash. What is this? Oh, trash. This one is kind of cool. Maybe I'll put this one behind him. Yeah, I think I'll put this behind him, make it really big, so it feels like there's some depth. Make it really big and have it behind him over here, maybe. I feel like there's a little bit of stuff right there. This guy, yeah, I think without this guy would be better. Maybe I'll just like put this Big building also somewhere in the distance, yeah. It's kind of cool to have like a silhouette of him here against the sky. I want to have like full CG in here though, because otherwise it could feel a little strange. I'll just duplicate this building. Or maybe I'll just get one from the trash bag. I'll just get this one back. Place this in here, basically. Should feel like there's a little bit of depth there. This. So I'm gonna duplicate this. It's just in the background here to just replace the real footage completely. Like back there. I think that's gonna help to like make everything feel more connected. It already feels pretty seamless, even in the viewport with Eevee. Oh, that's like, we see through this here a little bit. I'm just gonna fill this up with more CG buildings. That, right? Yeah, it just needs to fill that hole. So this feels pretty seamless. To the left here, like right here to the left, we have some objects that are not cut out yet. Let me try to add those. And also the depth here, like there should be something more on the front there. Maybe I will use a copy of this building, but very small. Put it there in the foreground, let's see. Maybe even just like the top. Just like this stuff. Would feel a little bit clunky, a little bit fake here. Maybe. Yeah, make it lower it a little bit still. Smaller also. That should work. Yeah, if I just put this here to like cover up the pedestrian walk from the real footage. This should work. This part here is still a little bit strange. I definitely want to add a little bit more detail, like maybe like neon signs on these buildings here and stuff, because right now they are very, yeah, very metallic, very much not like a real city. So I want to add some detail. But yeah, I guess with this just kind of like the block out phase. Okay, yeah, let's try to add, let's go to wireframe mode. Okay, can't see anything. So let me just disable the buildings for now and add a holder object for these things here. The Titan says, where I can find non-HD HDRI? Polyhaven didn't have one. It makes rendering animation taking 30 minutes just for 6 seconds. Armored Core 5 vibes. Yeah, you're right. It looks like Armored Core, the Armored Core games that I made from the Armored Core games. Okay, so for like getting low resolution HDRIs, I think you can do that on Blender Kit actually, where I think if you drop in an HDRI, you can select the resolution. Yeah, so you can select all the way down to 512, which is very low resolution. So if you need low resolution, try out Blender Kit for HDRIs. So I want to see if there is there is an empty, tracking empty around that area. Oh, I think this is on that machine. That is on the side. Oh yeah, cool. So I got these two tracking markers. That should give me a correct depth of those objects. It's also going to be in the shadow catcher group. I'm just going to do it as a plane, I think. Just like plain and simple. Plain and simple. This here, and then it's up here. This here, and we like put a little subdivision here. This there. Yeah, that could already work. So this stay in place. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. This as yeah, it should have the same settings as the rest here. So let's just have the same material, which is footage, and I have the same files. There we go. So have this just as a holdout. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna duplicate this for this street sign maybe, and also this thing maybe. Not sure. Maybe this already is enough. Let's see. If we enable the buildings again, we have this back in. Okay, that works. Yeah, that works pretty well. We have that thing. Yeah, but this is pretty obvious that there's like a pole here that's not being shown. The pole to the left is less obvious. Oh, okay, let's just try adding both. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna put my empty there. I'm gonna duplicate this, move it to that empty, and then again I'm just like roughly making an outline of this. Just gonna do some basic extrusion here. Boom, boom, boom. Can we see everything? Yes. I don't think we need to put too much effort into this since it's like mostly background elements, but yeah, I think it should be fine. And then fill it up. Okay, so this should have also worked now. Let's enable the buildings. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Cool. Let's Let's see if it tracks. Yeah. I love it. It's so fun to like have these have like a 2D footage kind of like turn into a 3D environment. It's very satisfying. It's very cool. I like it. Yeah, you also almost don't really notice this pole here. Maybe it's not yeah, it's not really necessary anymore to like that. Well, that mask that one out. Yeah, that looks good. Also those birds. I love those birds from the real footage we got. I'm just gonna do latent compositing. I'm just gonna do a luma key on the sky and just key out the birds and put them in the foreground. I think that's gonna be the easiest way. Okay, pretty happy with this so far. Oh, I just noticed that the stop sign is being cut off. So I think I'm gonna add some extra geometry here. Yeah, that's pretty that's pretty obvious cutoff point. Stop sign. Gonna add a new mesh there. Actually, I'll just duplicate this one and put it there because it already has all the setup. Put a circle with the right amount of vertices, which is wait, where's my circle? Oh, there it is. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? I think it's because the scaling is not set correctly. Scaling and rotation, yes, okay. Now let's add the circle. And let's have this, it's octagon, right? So this should be correct. We should be able to just rotate it. Okay. Yeah, cool. That should be good. Should I cut out anything else here? These signs. I mean, they would. I guess all this detail just helps to make it feel more realistic, so maybe I should add these two. But no, not now. For now, I think we are fine. Oh, actually, for this lamp here, I can just add my own. Yeah, I can just add my own one. So let's just do that. Look for this. Oh, what? What is happening here? What the hell? Why is this footage just in the background? What? I have not seen this before. Yeah. What's happening? Is it also happening here? No. Why is it here? What? This is super strange. Let me just reload or like restart Blender because this doesn't seem this doesn't seem right. Let's see again. Enable material preview here too. What is this? Why is the footage in the background? What? Is this some kind of like feature I have never seen before? Must be in the viewport settings here, right? Because it's not in the other one. It's not in this one. This one is how it's supposed to be. So if I go into a different tab here, does this have it too? No, this also looks how it's supposed to. Excuse me. Okay, I guess the way to fix this is to have this one take this one over completely. And then I'll just split this. Oops. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Wait, can I just add another cover workspace here? Yeah, okay, so let me just delete this cover workspace and add another fresh one. Oh, now this has it too. What? What is this? What is this? What is happening? Uh, Background? Okay, reload. And this time I'm going to make sure that I keep this one and I duplicate this one over there, basically. Yeah, okay, that's how it's supposed to be. So I will, let me just split it already. So I have two of these. And then this one, this one should take that one over. Like that. Okay, now I should have the correct way. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we got it. I'm gonna save the version 2 already, just to be safe. Nice. What did I want to do next? Oh wait, the stop sign isn't cut out. Rotate it in the wrong direction? What? Why is it not cut out? Oh, it wasn't filled. Okay. Now it's filled. Those objects. Okay, all of that is cool. What should I focus on next? Okay, the car is working. Maybe I'll see if there's like what kind of futuristic vehicles there are. Maybe I'll actually use the ones that were also in that asset pack. Those spaceships here. Yeah, let's just give that a shot. Buildings. I'm gonna create a new collection here. Vehicles. Link, yes, link that. Another one. This one. And one last one. This one. And also this one. This one looks pretty cool. Library overwriting these. Make selected. Now I should be able to just animate them over bicycle, for example. This one should come out of the bridge, the tunnel. And then I'll just do like a rough animation to overlap with the bike. Be faster. No, slower. Okay, I think it's overlapping with the bike now. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now let's do another one for this here. The speed feels a bit strange that it's like so slow because they look like spaceships, but then they go very slow, which is strange. Wait, is the size even correct? It looks super small. This one does look pretty cool. This lap scooter, I guess that makes sense. Frame again here. Let's make sure it's overlapping the scooter the whole time. Oh, way too fast. Kind of works. Oh, but it's way too small. Like we can see his head. Yeah, we can see his head here. So wait, make it bigger. Let's make it just big enough, like that maybe. So now I also need to remove the Z location animation. Yeah, now what? Wait, what? Why didn't... Again, Z location animation is removed. Ah, because the scale is also animated. I don't need that. Let's scale it correctly. This. Oh, I also noticed. Ah, I have still need to put it on linear. So only then it really. Yeah, yeah. Now I need to retime it again. Okay. Yeah, this is working. Yeah, I guess this is working for now. It's a bit slower now. Like I'm gonna think about again if I want to maybe keep the scooter, like the real guy, the real scooter. It doesn't look bad, but maybe it just feels a bit slow. Then we have a real car here. With that car coming in. It's fine. It works. It is pretty cool already. Like it's to me it's crazy how this all running in the viewport and at the end how quickly I put this together. Like this is I just worked on this template I think for like 4 hours. Yeah, I think 4 hours on Friday night. And now we already have this like huge set extension. I think that's pretty cool. Actually, the spaceship in the beginning, like kind of revealing the environment, is a pretty cool touch. Because like it pulls the focus on it, then kind of like reveals the rest. Let's see how this looks rendered. Not bad. Okay. Don't see any shadows right now. Yeah, where are the shadows? Because I enabled holdout. Ah, okay, so they can't be holdout. It's good for the viewport, but for the final render, I need to disable holdout on all of these objects, I think. These. Yeah, I think so. I think we just need to disable holdout again. And then we have the shadow interaction. Then we have the shadows. Oh wait, this one is way too bright. Why is this one so bright? Ah, because it needs to be a shadow catcher. Yes. Yeah, all of them except for the character. Yeah, all of these needs to be shadow catchers. There we go. Okay, now we also got shadows from the spaceship. No! Why did it crash? Shit. Let's see what we have with the last saved version. But usually the autosave is also very reliable. These already shell catches. So okay, I guess this is all we did. Okay. Yeah, I guess that looks good then. Does this make a big difference? Oh yeah, there's some wrong stuff happening if this is not enabled. Okay. For the viewport, that's fine. Okay, cool. Let's see, we reveal this robot up there. We have all the environment here. Okay, maybe it makes sense to get into the robot animation now, like the main action, what's actually happening. Because I think that's also going to dictate a lot about the rest of the environment, what we should do about it. So let me set up the live action stuff again. I'm just gonna select all this stuff here and turn it into holdout. Turn holdout on. Yeah, then we can see the whole environment being cut out by our masks. Very cool. Oh, perfect. It's so satisfying. I just love looking at this. It's so strange. It's just, yeah, so strange to have like a whole, like full CG environment where there used to be real footage and it all feels like it belongs there. Okay, yes, so animation of the main robot. I think what I want to do is I want to place a camera in the kind of like in a angle like this, and then I'm going to do a movement. I'm going to do my action. I'm going to do some acting, and then use that as a reference animation for the main robot here, or like a reference, so I can animate the robot from that. Where's my bones? Bones. There we go. Oh, I also need to enable selected. My selection is light colors, sure. Origins, nah. Statistics, nah. Text info, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see, what's actually the movement of this thing? It's got some type of IK setup. It's got a pretty, what? Got a pretty weird IK setup. The rig is, the IK rig is pretty strange. It's not the best, I gotta be honest. Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. Oh, is this? Yeah, there's some stuff happening here that should not be that way usually. Okay, it's fine. We can work with this. In the worst case, we can just disable all the IK stuff and do forward kinematics. Okay. But what do I actually want to do? Let's look at the animation and make some ideas. Okay, so I'm thinking of just so maybe I'm just like walking down the buildings. Maybe, oh, it would be cool if I like punch the building and it's like tumbles over. I assume. Maybe I just fall over, like because he like this guy, the main character is like kind of like going away satisfied. So maybe when he hits me, just fall. Would be cool if I had like a mattress here. Wait, I can get my cushions, couch cushions. I'm gonna get those so I can do full stunts. All right, guys. Full webcam. Stay away. Maybe I can actually keep the desktop, but make my webcam wider. So here they are. Properties. Oh no! Control. Zoom. Let's zoom all the way out. That's better. I guess this is cool. So you can. I wish I had like a small window in this full screen thing. I mean, I guess I can quickly build that. Let me do that. Quick OBS setup here. So I'm gonna add my desktop scene, desktop screen, studio mode, desktop screen to this full screen thing. Oops. It's here in the corner. Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. Should I make it bigger? Should be pretty small, I think. Yeah, just as a reference, so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at that. And now I'm going to do the stunt. Oh, wait, I need to set up the camera. I have a small GoPro here. I think it's gonna work perfectly as a reference camera. It should work perfectly. Out of the way. One, two. Me. Oh, oh, yeah, that works. It's a bit harder than I hoped, but it still works. It's fine. Yeah, yeah, this looks good. Yeah. Down here. Right. Oh, I should do it probably double speed. Yeah, I should play it in double speed so we can play it back at halftime. So it looks heavier. Maybe even a quarter. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it should definitely be slower. Let me play this back faster then. Wait, okay, so if I need it to be the character movement to be slower, the video needs to be faster because from my perspective it's faster. Because I need to react faster then, and then yeah, I think that makes sense. So that means playback. Playback should be. Maybe I should do that in Resolve. It's gonna play back smoother. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in Resolve. Can I quickly render out like a viewport render of this? How quick would that be? Let me check. Titan attack V1. And then let's do like 50% resolution so it's faster. Oh, that's pretty fast. Okay, yeah, I'll just have this render out. Yeah, and then when we have this rendered, we're gonna put it in Resolve and play it back in double speed or maybe even triple speed. And then I just have to do my movements very fast. And then later on, we can play them back slower so it looks like a more bigger creature. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a moment. When I come back, the render here should be done. All right, see you in a moment. Alright, how is it going? How is it going? The render is done, nice. Okay, let's put it in Resolve and do some motion capture. Hit an attack. Pretty render. Everyone, yes. 50 FPS. Oh wait, did it render only every second frame? I guess that's not... Okay, I guess that doesn't matter right now, but I should disable that for the future. Step 1. This is actually a little tip that I can give you. This step thing here is basically how many frames it renders. If it's on 1, it renders 1 frame after the other, how you would assume it renders. But if you put it on 2, it renders only every second frame, so it skips 1 frame, then renders that frame, skips 1 frame, renders the next frame. And since this is a 50 FPS shot, if you want to save render time, if you don't care about the smoothness of 50 FPS, you can just put the step to 2, and you will basically get a 25 FPS render. So yes, but that basically means for us now we already have twice the speed playback. So let me put this in here. I'm going to create a new timeline for that. Okay, so now we got double speed. Yeah, I would try first to do a double speed take, and then I'm also going to try to do a triple speed take. It might be a bit too fast, but let's see. Do I have a countdown here? So that would help me to... Maybe I'll just loop it. Yeah, that should work fine. Right, I don't even need to do this. I can just enable looping, and then it loops. Yeah, okay, so double speed. So, okay, let me go to the movement. What? Okay. Yeah, that should work. Let's do a recording. Alright, it's action time, everyone. Action time. So my little GoPro is down there, recording from a similar perspective as the main character here, which means I'm coming in from the left of the frame, which is also... Oh no, I'm coming in the other way, but yeah, I guess I can just flip it easily. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. I'll start recording here. GoPro is recording, and then I'm gonna just go for it. I'm just gonna try. What? Oh, so fast. Wait, okay. Again. Be fast. Oh, oh, it's I actually have more time than I thought. Okay. Let me do a little bit more stuff. I'm gonna do one more take. Let's see. Oh, it's so stressful. That felt weird. Okay. One more loop. Okay, I'm gonna look at the... Actually, before I look at it, I'm gonna try also triple speed. Alright, so that means this needs to be 150? I think 150% would be triple speed. Yeah, I think that should feel even better, like even heavier. Alright, let's give it a shot. Actually, let's do here full screen. Alright. So you can see all my stunt work in full glory. So fast. Alright, let's see. And here we go. Cool. Oh, I didn't even see the shot. Okay, gotta be faster. I think that was good timing wise. Let me do one more. Here we go. Oh, no, I need to stand up and then look at him. That could work. That could work. I'm gonna put the footage on my PC and play it back together with the render here to see if it would work timing wise and weight wise. Stop seeing. Let's put this already at 50% so we get the real speed of the final shot. Yeah, like that. Where's my chair now? Oh. Okay, my GoPro footage. I have no idea what else is on this GoPro, so I'm not gonna open it up on stream right now. Let's see. Okay, nothing. Nothing except for the action footage here. Actually, let's do here. Okay. Copy this over to my project folder. 3D. Actually, let me just create a folder called reference. Ref for reference. Drop those two in here. Oh, that's pretty big files. Okay, let's put them in here. So I think this is the first one, so this one should be the double the speed. Yes. Okay, let me just go to the last take. Okay, dropping that in. Actually, let's take it with sound. Why not? I already did some sound effects, so let's see how that worked. And then let's go to the triple speed. Oh, I don't think it got selected. Yeah, here we go. Okay, triple speed. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. So let's line up this one first. Oh wait, can I just like roto myself out? I guess that would work. Can just put myself right there. Okay, let me do the correct speed first. So this should be 50% speed. Oh, actually, let's enable, not freeze, ripple timeline. 50% speed. Yes, okay. And this one should be 25, wait, 3 times? So, oh no, that should be like 33% then. Yes, okay. Okay, let's do a cutout of me. Should be pretty fast. Let's see. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Magic mask. Yes. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Show me that mask. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's do better and track it. Yeah, it seems like it should work. Okay, alpha output, connect that here, and now we should have it as a transparent. Yes, very good. Oh, okay. I think it works. Okay, let's get the timing of the shot right. I think that's the most important part. So here's the shot, and the reaction to that shot should be a little bit, like just a tiny bit later. Yeah, that's cool. That feels good. Oh. Yeah, okay. That kind of works. Let's try the this is half speed. Yeah, half speed. Okay, let's do a mask here of me too. Yep. Yep. Oh wait, this lag isn't in yet. Like that. Nice. Oh, I forgot to connect the alpha output. Add alpha output and put that in here. There we go. Okay. Oh, that also already feels a bit too fast. Oh no, my head! Let's get the impact moments right. It's too late. Shit's right here. Yeah, no, that already feels too fast to me. Yeah, no, it feels too fast. The third speed, the the third speed feels better. This one here. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll just use this as animation reference. I'm gonna cut this correctly. Okay, this one, I guess I also cut, but I'm not gonna export it. Also gonna change the settings of this timeline here, because I need it to be, yeah, 50 FPS but wider. Basically the resolution of my reference footage, which is 1920 by 1440. 140. There we go. Oh no, that's not correct. This one is not vertical resolution. There we go. Okay. Okay, I guess the mask broke or something. Yeah, that's fine. I just need this here anyways. Boom. Yeah, okay. Let's put that in Blender and animate the robot. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just gonna send it here again in the chat because I still didn't get any submissions, and that's always the most fun. So if you have something that I can look at and give you feedback on, or like open your Blender project file and help you fix some problems, or help you learn some new things that you want to learn, yeah, just send me in your project file. And yeah, let me know what exactly you're looking for to learn or to fix or to problem solve. Or is my browser completely crashed or something? Let me close it. Oh, it's back. So yeah, just fill out here this little form. You can upload one to up to 1 gigabytes of file. If your file is bigger than 1 gigabits, you can use something like Swiss transfer and just put the link to the download here in the description. Yeah, and then submit it. Oh, blend swap is done. Let's actually look for a tag on Titan here in the meantime. Oh, just this. Okay. Oh, it's even Blender internal. Oh, this is a super old file. I mean, yeah, blend swap is a very old platform, so I guess most assets on here are pretty old. What's like the staff picked stuff, like the good stuff? Water caustics. Very nice rig. Some nice stuff here. Insect assets. These insects look pretty nice. Oh, so many comments. Very nice. Okay. So, yes, let's animate our robot. Export this here. Oh, actually, quick export is enough for this. Yeah, let me just do a quick export, H.264. Export that to my reference. Reference, yes. Titan and animation reference v1. And I think I'm actually gonna disable all the IK animation because IK is mostly useful for I guess object interaction. If you need the hands to like be placed on something, or if you need the feet to be placed on the floor. But since we don't even see... Okay, no, I'm gonna keep the IK for the feet, but not for that, for the arms. Yes. Yeah, what I wanted to say is because you don't even see the floor, right? We don't see how it's like stepping on the ground. We maybe wouldn't even need IK for the feet, but I think it still makes it a little bit easier to animate. But I'm gonna remove it for yeah, all the other parts. Why is it so laggy? Okay, this is faster. Let me disable the buildings and the shadow catchers. Yes, and then I've got a clean view. Can I use material? Is that? Yeah, that's gonna lag. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so I'm gonna disable the IK for this one. I'm just gonna animate it like this. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that should work out. And this is for the feet. Yep. Yeah, this IK rig really isn't thought to the end. What I usually do is I also do wait, copy rotation for this one. So copy rotation so we can control everything just with that one bone. Yeah, so now we can really control everything with one bone. Yeah, do the same here. And what I need now is, yes, I think I'll just project it on my camera view, my camera feed, and then just like, yeah, use the footage as a pure reference. Like I'm not gonna do like overlaying. I'll just look at the pose and try to like replicate it to get the correct look. And what's actually most important about reference footage is to get the weight, the timing of movement. That's because that's one of the most difficult parts to get movement right, is the timing. That's interesting. I didn't know you can change the scaling of these panels too. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't really see the point in it, but it's cool to have the option. Yeah, it's only this panel. Only the data panel, not even the outline. The outliner. Okay, we got this one already. Let's add an image. Open it up here in reference. This one. Boop. It's now crop. Front. Opacity. I'm just gonna put it somewhere else for now. Maybe I should have cropped it. Because I don't need all that space. Maybe I should have scaled it up. Ah, it's fine. I can just put it down here. Because the robot is in the top part of the video anyways. I think that should be fine. Oh wait, can I even just like put it outside and then disable the passepartout? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's way better. I'm gonna have actually this one is gonna be. I'm gonna put it on top, I think. I'm just gonna put it up there. Yeah, and then I see both pretty good. Yeah, okay. I think that's a fine setup. This one is more like a observer of the robot. So I'm gonna disable enable my bones here. There we go. So I can also click on them through here. Okay, cool. Let's get going. Wait, is my footage here synced up? Let's check again. So coming through, bam, punching a tower, looking over, and then being shot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay. that is pretty much it. So I'm gonna just start off with getting the key poses right, because the placement and timing of those is the most important. So here, yeah, this moment is very important. So I'm just gonna make sure that this is placed correctly. I'm gonna hide these, I think. Hide. Do not show hide. Yes, I don't need. I'll just let this. I'll just keep the rest enabled for now. Okay, I think we can start. Okay, so I'm gonna replicate this pose here. I'm also gonna enable automatic keyframing. Put in a keyframe for everything to begin with. That. Got like arms like this. Tool. Yeah, I guess all of this is fine. Oh, that's cool. They copy the location. Okay, this is actually pretty smart. We have individual movement on. Individual origins. There we go. Okay, he's got a fist because he's angry. So angry. One leg is a little bit to the back. This. Yeah, maybe it should be rotated a little bit more. What's this? Towards here, yep. Maybe I think I'm gonna disable bones here because I want to see kind of like the final pose in this window. What is it? Bones disabled. And also this look doesn't really help me. Maybe can I do it in material view? It's a bit laggy. Okay, now let's stay in solid view, but let's not have this random texture. Let's go with just one color. Yeah, I think that's good. Wait, before we continue, should I make him bigger? Yeah. Looks pretty good here. But there's a lot of headspace that's unused. So I guess we could make him bigger. How does the eyeline look? Okay, he looks like he's looking a little bit more to the left. So he should stand more like here, I think. Yeah, let's put him right here. At least he should move back there after punching the building. Okay, and scale-wise, make him a little bit bigger. Like this. Yeah, very imposing, very scary. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's finish making that pose. Head. Kind of strange that this bone is rotate it like this. Yeah, I want him to look down a little bit. Without it clipping through the mesh though. Oh, that's a bit difficult, right? Oh, I guess I can just like move him. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't think it will be noticeable that it breaks. It doesn't stop colliding. Okay, that's good. That looks pretty cool. What is this thing? Oh, actually, let me change the view type to wire. Yeah, that's better. So like half transparent. Okay, that looks cool. And same thing with this arm. Wait, wasn't there a feature for like mirroring pose? Mirror pose. Copy pose? Oh yeah, I think copy and then paste mirrored, I think. Paste, pose flipped. Oh, what? Oh, okay, I guess that didn't work. Paste, flipped, selected only. Okay, so I guess that didn't work. Too bad. Let's do a similar pose here. I always wanted to animate giant robots. Now is the chance. Now is my chance to prove myself. I could have him also, like, yeah, point his gun down at us. That could... Yeah, that definitely adds, definitely adds to the tension, I would say. But again, it's like so limited in movement. Very limited movement on these guys. I think I just gotta cheat a lot. Let's scale this up. Bam! Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. Pose feels pretty solid right now. What the hell? Why is the endpoint down there? It should be the other way around. Okay, this rig really isn't this really isn't thought through. Can I invert this? Invert. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Invert rotation direction. No. Maybe flip. Not names. I want to flip this bone like head and tail. Mirror? No. Switch direction. Oh, that could be it. Direction, switch direction. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yes, which also should be on this one. But did that break my animation? A little bit. But I can still... Oh, shit. Oh, no, it broke everything. Okay, I guess I don't flip the direction of this bone. This should work better now, right? Yeah, there we go. What did it? What? Wait. Oh, they're also not in the right place anymore. Oh, come on, man. Why is this just not rigged correctly? I guess I can just place them in the right place. Yeah, okay. Where were they? Oh yeah, they were down here somewhere. That's probably... Probably. Yeah, the rest should be fine. We got this thing also. I'm gonna move this a little bit back again. Like give him a bit more of a power stance. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. It's good. Add a keyframe for everything again. What is this stuff? Okay. That's also not really rigged correctly. Oh, this is rigged correctly. So I guess it's like to open and close it. Okay. Okay, I think this pose is fine. Wait, what's this? What's this? An eye. Okay. Alright, let's go to the next pose. Okay, this is the main pose. And then I guess let's just go forward. So I'm basically going to a moment where we have like a big main pose, which I would say is like after I finish up throwing my arms. So like there. Let's try to replicate this. Oh, what? These are not parented anymore? Come on, why is it so broken? Why is this rig so broken? Okay, I guess these are parented to that thing. Offset. Offset. Okay, is it broken now again, or is it fine? Ugh, it's broken. Okay. Oh, actually, if I reset the location, then it's correct again. I guess that's cool. Now it's moving together. Nice. Let's go to that moment again. It's right here. Then kind of like falling back. The left shoulder. This. Foot is coming up. Should move back a little bit more even. Arm. This one is like back like that. Oh my god, this is so limited movement wise. Yes. Okay. Let's see. What can we do with this arm? Ah, okay, yeah, that still works. Yeah, we don't see. Yeah, we don't see that too much, so it should be fine. Let's open the fingers again. Good. Yeah, also open up the fingers from the other hand. Yes. Yes, sir. Let's have this one rotate a little bit. Something like that makes sense. Looks a little bit goofy. Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe the hand shouldn't be fully open. It feels a little off on this hand. Yeah, that feels a bit better. Yeah, feels a bit better. Add, we're gonna roll back. I think I want to tilt it a little bit more still. That. Yeah, let's see how that looks. Not terrible. Yeah, I think that could work. Yeah, we're just going from key pose to key pose. I think this is a key pose. Yeah, this is a key pose, and then I start rotating in the other direction again. Yeah, this is a key pose. Okay. So I'm basically continuing down. Oh, I should have flipped. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can still flip it. I can still flip my footage. Right? I think that was a way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is way more accurate now. Oh, it's just that the hands are the other direction than what I did. Wait, what the hell? Is it flipped or not? Wait, let me check from what direction am I coming in. Oh, it's not flipped. Oh, damn, it's not flipped at all. Because I'm coming from the right, but I was imagining coming from the left. Yes, punching a tower here. Exactly. Then like... Yeah, so it's not flipped. So I did it right in the beginning. Yeah, I did it right. Okay, okay. All good, all good. So that means I can keep going like this. Oh yeah, yeah, it's because he is rotating in the other direction now again. Or I was at least in the motion capture. So let's try to replicate that. But going up a little bit also. Should fall a little bit more in this direction though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to the reference a little bit more here. Here the fingers are opened a little bit more, so let me also do that. Be like far spread. This one like twists in a weird way, so I'm not sure what to do about it. Yeah, this one twists in all directions, so maybe I just need to disable the axis I don't need. Yes, that's correct. Better, yep. Other arm is also flailing a little bit more towards the sky. This. So the fingers are curling in a little bit here. Good. Maybe the foot should be this direction. Okay. Then, yeah, then I'll just do the last frame. see, that's almost underground. It would be cool to like have the shockwave of the impact too. With like a dust wave coming, but I think we can do that already with the impact of the laser beam into the chest, like pieces flying off and like crashing in the city. Yeah, let's do it that way. It's like falling almost all the way to the ground now. Bam. Bap bap boom. Bam. I need a further view here. Let's do 4000. There we go, that's better. I'm gonna change this a little bit to the reference. Yeah, this one I'll also have it like fall backwards. That. Yeah, I'm gonna put a keyframe in all the last bones here, and then I'm gonna use the graph editor to have those last keyframes all no, like being not smooth, being kind of linear by doing original and then just scaling up by 0.01. And now it should feel more like gravity is pulling it down. Okay, this rotation is a bit strange. I think I need to add a little bit more detail there. So I think what I need, yeah, it's just more detail. So right here, I want the head to like fly forward a little bit and also down a little bit so it feels like more impact. Yeah. Let me move the footage down a little bit because there's so much head space that we don't really need. So I can just have it closer here. Just like this. What happens if I put it in the back? Oh, then it's behind the robot, right? If I put it in the back. Nice. Nice. Very cool. And then I can get closer. Yeah, this rotation is kind of strange. There's this rotation here that is feeling a little bit weird. I think it's also because how the bone is positioned isn't really correct. So let's try to put it this. I think the rotation is just a little bit too much. Let's keep it like this, maybe. Maybe I'll just do the Y rotation. Oh, these are like quaternions, or how they're called? They always confuse me. This one, yeah, let's just put this one a bit more in the back. That feels a bit more natural, yeah. From the impact. Oh, I guess from this impact also, this should be pretty like strong start because I want it to like feel very impactful. So I'm gonna have all of these keyframes also be a bit sharper, so it starts pretty quickly. This head movement I want to make it a bit more extreme. Yeah, like that. Move this a bit to the back. Yeah, that feels a bit more natural. Okay, the arms feel still a little bit stiff. So leg here. Okay, so now I'm going more from feeling and not so much from the reference anymore. Just kind of like adjusting things that I see that feel weird. To the right there. Should also do a little bit more. Flying up, which is good. It's opening up. Maybe it can like go down a little bit before going up again. Yeah. Yeah, that feels a bit better. So we slow it down here. I liked it a little bit more how it was. It feels a little bit more like he's flailing. Oh, I should zoom in. There's no need for me to be so zoomed out. Okay. Okay. I want to try to like give the body a little bit more of like immediate reactions. I'm gonna try to like punch it back a little bit immediately. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, that feels also pretty cool. The rotation here feels a little strange. I think I have to make his fall just a little bit more in this direction. Yeah, that's better. I think I'm gonna take all of the keyframes here and just like make them a little bit slower in general. Let's see. Maybe not all of them, just like the last half that's falling. These keyframes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, okay. I think that's cool. We can add some more detail to it now to like get some jittering happening when it gets hit. Okay, playing back the video is also slowing it down a little bit. Workflow. Actually, let me finish the reference. Like, I'm gonna finish the key poses into the beginning, and then I'm gonna disable this video again and just do some adjustments to make it feel better. Alright, so let's work backwards now. So, yeah, head. Next keyframe would be him rotated to the front, but head rotated towards the camera, like that. That would look something like... what is with this knee here? This one can be up like that. It's back. Where's its real position? I guess it's like on this thing. It's fine, probably. Looks a bit strange from that direction. I don't know what it is. He looks so chunky. Yeah, it doesn't look so appealing from that direction. Maybe I posed him wrong or something. It just looks a bit awkward. Okay, let's keep going forward. We need a little bit space here to see the head rotating towards us, which is... Oh, I should have like a look at thing. Maybe that's gonna look too natural. Yeah, I'm gonna try it with this. Let's rotate the head towards us. I think I just need to cheat a lot with the positioning of these parts. To have, yeah, the arm should be more inside, so I'm just gonna have this point down more. All the way, so yeah, we see the silhouette of the arm very clearly. How does it look if we have the other one also point down? I think it's a bit better. Or is it? I think it's a bit better, yeah. This maybe. Okay. Okay, so this key pose looks fine. Looks fine for now. Let's go back to the next key pose, which would be... I think I can go all the way to this pose here next. Okay. So he's like really like punching through a building here. But also like back a little bit. Maybe it needs to be a little bit... What's happening to the knee? Why is the rotation of this knee so strange? Movement of these arms is very limited. Maybe I should not have made them do these movements. Might look strange, but we could maybe also add some detail there to make it less strange. Should have him like just punch a little higher. Yeah, put it like this. It's going up like that. It's on the back here. This thing is like blocking our view again of the arm. So I'm gonna bring it to the front a little bit. What's this? It's nothing. It's called arm CL, but it does nothing. Okay. That's cool. What the fuck? The rigging, the weight painting on this is shit. What is this? Okay. Um, I guess that could be fine. Looks better. Yeah, that could be good. I'll just leave it like this for now. Okay, that's not terrible. Down this gun, bam. Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Let's go to the next keyframe, which would be this. This, I would say. Now, we don't see much of it probably, but let's just go for it anyways. Back. This. Ooh. Does it have enough? Does it have enough freedom, like freedom of movement to actually do this pose? And let's do this. Oh wait, maybe like this. Because it would be more like this, but yeah. I guess that doesn't work with... Maybe I should just remove this little block here, because we don't really need it, I think. Okay, I'll do it later when the animation is done. I'll just try to make the animation look as cool as possible, and then we're gonna fix what doesn't work after that. Yeah, this looks fine, yes. Oh, the upper body is actually rotated this direction. Oh yeah, this makes a big difference actually. Should have done that first, the upper body first. Let's look at the target. Yeah. Well, that's not bad. Okay. I think it's gonna work out. Back. Oh, now I don't see the reference anymore. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, what foot is moving? So the left foot is doing a whole step backwards. Yeah, it's basically a whole step back. Okay. The upper body first, which should be like around here. And this foot does whole step backwards. This one is also similar, yeah, like that. Okay, so we need to add a keyframe here for the step.
Zally's just subscribed with Prime.
Ooh, thank you, Zally's. Is that Zach? Is that you, Zach? Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Just finished Friday's video. Oh, what's Friday's video? Like you are from your esports clan? So here the foot is up, and we don't even see this because it's completely behind the main character. But yeah, maybe it does make a difference. Okay, and he plants his foot already right here. So I'm just gonna copy paste this to there. You're set up for the challenge. Ah, I see. So do you feel prepared for the challenge? Do you think you're gonna go for level 1, the baby level, or are you gonna go for level 2, or even level 3? But level 3 is pretty difficult. Yeah, I would recommend you to go. I mean, if you just want to have fun, go with level 1. But yeah, that's so much I don't know. I'm not certain if I'm a baby or not. I mean, I would suggest to you to just try to camera track it, because I mean, I did camera tracking in SynthEyes, which is very nice for camera tracking, but Blender can also camera track. I think it's going to be a bit more difficult. So yeah, just give it a shot. If it's taking you too much time, like if you invest more than 1 day into camera tracking the shot, just skip that part and go with level 1. Download the level 1 preset. That would be my suggestion. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. Okay, so do I have all the key poses? Let me see. So this looks pretty good. It's punching forward. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna adjust the arm here to reflect more what's happening in the reference, which is like more straightened out. So it's like really like punching the target. Oh, my camera just disappeared for a moment. Did you guys see that? This, maybe I should also rotate him a little bit. Maybe also have his arm go up already. It's not very visible. Okay, that's fine. I think that, yeah, that added quite a bit. Yeah, that punch feels much more powerful now. Kinda sad that we don't see, I think, that could be cool. I think it could be cool how it is. Okay, and then the rotation here feels a little bit too fast, so I'm going to make the rotation of this a little bit slower by bring this back a little bit here. So like he's looking at it first and then, oh, no, actually, he needs to like stay in place for a little bit. And all his feet are shifting. I definitely need to fix that. Okay, wait, let me see if there's like still a big difference between the reference and the animation. Like we have here, like the elbow is like way higher still. So let's try that. That's good, I guess. Yeah. Oh, the rotation of the head should start much later. Yeah, so this should still be, he should still be looking forward over here, and then, yeah, that's cool. And the animations of these, I'm gonna delete these keyframes. No. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I need this to be softer in the entrance. So I'm gonna, whoops, I'm just gonna select basically all of these fields here. Yeah, and then I think I can just have it come in faster by boom. Oh no, wait, I need to deselect this stuff. And now I can scale it up, yes. Yeah, I think that feels good. So we got him like coming up, looking at our guy. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, okay, so I think I'm good with the reference. Now I think I'm just gonna disable the reference now and just work on the animation itself to make it feel tight. Let me disable this one. Yeah, now we also have a bit faster playback. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, the feet rotations definitely need some, yeah, not like, yeah, they need to kind of like step into place. So for that, I'm going to have, which would be natural, like if I'm down here and then left, right foot. Okay, left, right foot. Left foot first and then right foot. So that means I'm going to duplicate this over here, and then when he gets up, he's basically, yeah, transitioning from this position to that position. And after that, from this position to, wait, what? To this position. Oh, and then he's doing another step. In this position. Bop. Wait, what? What is it? Oh, because there's no Z location? What? This to there. Whoop. And then from there. Okay. Oh, it's two transitions. Okay, so whoop, pop, pop. That means I need to transition the other foot also. So from here to there. But earlier. That means I need this to be in place earlier. Let's see. Well, you can just transition directly into the final pose. Directly from this to that. Yeah. Yeah, I can totally do that. Okay. So this should be what? I really don't understand these knees. They are a bit strange. Yeah, okay, but I guess this kind of works right now. So this needs to happen a bit later though, because he only just realized there's someone. So all of this needs to be a bit later. True. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, okay. I just don't like his upper body movement, like being so slow here. It should be a bit faster towards here because he has like now a, yeah, I think that's better. He sees him and then he like gets into place. Okay, that's good. And then we can also have the head rotation to here. Boom. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense, I think. Yeah, okay, that almost feels good. Let's go to the beginning. It's around, sees him. Okay, this foot here still needs a little bit of work. And that looks a little strange. Why is there this thing? What is this doing here? Yeah, the rotation on this knee is so strange. It shouldn't rotate so early. That's a bit better. Yes. Wait, what playback speed do we have? Okay, 50. 50 is correct. Oh, yeah. Punches through a building. Comes back. Goes into place. Okay, this feet movement still feels a bit weird. Maybe I just do it while it's behind. I quickly place the feet while it's behind the character. Let's try it. Hey, I think that's gonna work. Oh, now that should stay. Yeah, I think that's working. Users. Okay, we're losing a little bit of the tracking of the eye here. It's looking a little bit too far. Should feel like we really have eye contact with this guy. But maybe even a little bit later. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Let's be seeing it, and then we can have. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, I want it to be in place a little bit earlier. It's to fly back pretty violently. Oh, and then it can shoot also into space. Look, that would be sick. Like it's about to blast. It shoots into the air. Oh, that could be sick. Alright, cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna also disable the footage, the other footage here, so I can really work in real time and just like check how the animation feels. Oh, this is not real time still. 18 FPS. Is it worse with this? 18, 16, a little bit worse, but it definitely helps for the context. Is there a way to get the viewport playback faster? Let me see if I disable this. Doesn't make that big of a difference. Is there something here? How much geometry does this have anyway? Okay, it's not so much geometry. That should be fine. Wait, the armature itself doesn't. Okay, no, it's definitely the robot, but what about it makes it so slow? What if we put in a decimate? Would that make it faster? Decimate. Wait, if I just disable this, do we have faster playback? Oh yeah, it's definitely the mesh. Okay, so let's try just having a decimate in front of here. 0.1. Let's see if that makes any difference. Oh, that makes it way slower. That makes it way, way slower. Hmm. How are you supposed to do character animation if you don't have real-time playback? And this is not a complicated mesh, right? Am I missing something? Because I don't feel like I had this problem in the past where just an amateur modifier on a robot mesh would slow down the viewport that much. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. It's not. Wait, it's not the amateur? It's the animation? No, it's the mesh. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll just do it like this. I'll just improve it with a lower frame rate. That's cool. That's cool. Punching. Like I want to have a little bit more follow through here. I want the head to like fly back a little bit faster too. Ah, no, this was for the impact itself. So it was supposed to be here, I think. With the impact happening. This should have been here, I think. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's cool. We can do it even more. Really like make it a little bit cartoonish. Like that, yeah. Yeah. The shoulder doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's working. And maybe this reveal could be cool, like with him like changing the position so quickly behind him. Okay, I think I want to add a little bit of a bounce here. Let's see if we can just use the bounce interpretation here. Bounce. Boom, boom. That's a bit too much. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I'm just gonna do it manually. Add a little bit of overshoot, so that means I'm gonna duplicate this here and have this, yeah, a little bit more than it should be. That, and it comes back. That makes it feel even heavier. Maybe we shouldn't have that much of overshoot. Just a little bit less. Yeah. Should be a bit smoother. Also started a bit earlier. You Yeah, that's cool. Actually, now the ending feels a little bit too slow. Let me scale that back down. Towards here. Let's try this. I think I liked it more before. Yeah, I like that more. Yeah, okay. I think we can just add details now. The overall movement feels pretty satisfying to me. Yeah, let's just add like a little bit of wiggle and stuff like that. Here, for example, I'm gonna make this antenna like bounce a little bit in place. Yeah, so right here, it's gonna be place, and then before that, it's going to be a little bit to the back. It's like this. This one's gonna be basically 0. Like maybe like a little bit offset. Okay, a little bit too late. Yeah, that feels right. Yeah, that feels right. Mm-hmm. Some jiggle to the gun here. It's like it should feel like it's swinging around a little bit. This here. For that, it's more positioned here. Yep. So here we can have it like swing out a little bit more. And then I'll like return where it's supposed to be. Down a little bit, like this maybe. Yeah, it's a little bit. That's a little bit of weight. Oh, the leg stretches, that feels a bit strange. Mhm. Better. Oh, nice. Okay, what about these things in the back here? I'm not super sure what they are, what they're getting used for in the show. Oh, it's not even really rigged. Those cables. Damn it. Maybe I'll just leave them like this. They feel pretty cool already. But they should also swing out a little bit with the rotation. Yeah. Okay, I'll just add that like this. And then they swing out a little bit. Direction, maybe even up a little bit. Oh, that didn't really add much. I guess a little bit. Let's have them sag down slowly. Maybe the timing needs to be a little bit different. Yeah, that feels a little bit more impactful. Just a little bit. Okay. And oh, we could animate this. Like, yeah, the impact it could like up a little bit. Oh. Oh my god, how's this deforming? What the hell is this? Okay, I guess I'm not gonna animate this one too much. Yeah, that's a little bit to the weight. Let's animate these things. We don't really see them here. We only really see them here when he's fully revealed. What is this thing? Was this a sword? Looks a little bit like it. So, yeah. Maybe we can have these also like fly up. That's good. Down again. Um, I should go this direction. It's felt a bit strange, too much. Oh, but a keyframe where not a keyframe should be. It looked like if we like really would fly up. Ah, that's strange. I think it's a bit too much. I don't like it so much. Yeah, I don't know. Not a huge fan of this anymore. A little bit is fine. Yeah, looks fine. Let's see the wiggle here again. Yeah, okay, slight wiggle. Okay. Yeah, I think we can try the explosion next to the building explosion. Maybe I can export a little test render here with the buildings and the holdout masks and everything. Shadow catchers. Yeah, let's do a little viewport render here. It's a cool reveal. See him here. Maybe we should place a building already where he's gonna smash it. Let's see, we have this building here. Maybe it's like a huge one. This maybe even. He's like he's punching a hole into it. Oh, I should disable automatic keyframing again. Bam. Yeah, punches right into the base. I think that's cool. Feel him here. Would be cool if we saw a little bit more of him. Maybe I will scale this down, lower it. Yeah, I'll just lower it a little bit. Maybe scale it down a little bit too. Yeah. Let me see a little bit more of the trees here, which is not really what I wanted. Oh no, the trees! Can we hide the trees completely? It pretty much hides the trees. Just need a little bit more of that. I guess I can just push this building a little bit more in this direction. Let's rotate it a little bit. Oh wait, there's another building back there. Oh no, that is the building I had. I'll just duplicate this tower, like one in the background here. This one. Okay, now let's export a viewport render here. See how it looks. V2. Let's do step 2 again because another, but then it's gonna be too fast. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna do a 2-step. All right, excited to see this. I think it's cool that we don't fully see the robot in the beginning. I mean, it would be cool if we also see him, but it's a nice kind of like storytelling when we slowly get into the city, right? Like we see the city, we see like a futuristic thing driving by, we see this guy walking, and then the robot comes into the view. Could be cool. Yeah, let's see. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream after this preview render. We're gonna look at it, and then I'm gonna stop the stream for today. Yes. How's everybody doing who is still here? Like who is still in the chat? Who's still watching? Zach is here. Nice. Oh, you're starting to understand the workflow. Very nice. That's very good. Yeah, I think that's a pretty epic reveal with the robot just like very slowly turning towards the camera. Very epic. And then in the meantime, the building crumbles, you know? Really cool. It's just the setup and 3D animation stuff I'm going to struggle with. Well, if you ever struggle with anything in particular, just yeah, send your project file in, and I'm happy to help you to get through it. All those League of Legends models on my last project were pre-animated. You can still if you're not like really comfortable with animating a character yourself yet, you could use Mixamo still. Like find a good model, upload it to Mixamo, and like apply animation from there. I'm a little confused why the colors look so much different here to the right than they do on the left. Because I did click render viewport, right? So it should just render this. Nice. I'm really excited to finish this shot. I'm gonna try to add a lot of effects to it. It's like interaction from the robot with the environment, and like smoke and dust and explosions and detail on the buildings. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get it into Resolve here and play it back in the real speed. 3D, render, attack v2. Alright, yeah, let's double speed. Rate this but with 25 FPS. And playback is 50%. Oh, not 20%. Oops. 50%. Oh, the bird flying away. So good. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty hyped. I think this is gonna be a very cool shot. Oh man, and then like when it's falling down, and it's like the laser cannon like shoots into the air. So this real car here is also pretty cool that we have one real car. Nice. Oh, thanks, Zach. Yeah, I'm also pretty happy with it so far. Okay, cool. Yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you learned something, and I hope you're participating in the challenge. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what everybody does with this setup, with this template, and with the footage. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you during the week. I'm not doing daily live streams anymore, as you know. So I will see you on Sunday latest, next Sunday. But whenever a student, like you student members, if you have something that you want me to look at, that's something I will still do daily as soon as I can. So yeah, I'm still doing that. And also, if I'm working on this in the meantime, I will also do some spontaneous live streams. Yeah, but nothing planned during the week anymore, which also helps me to create more bigger engaging content, which is also a lot of fun. I'm gonna do a bun soon when I have enough hair. I mean, I almost have enough hair to do this. It's kind of cool, I think. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna do the goodbye ceremony. And with that, have a very nice rest of your weekend. And I'll see you on Sunday, or during the week. Have fun with the challenge. Bye-bye. Look like a biblically accurate angel.